This is a venomous snake sharing our surf spot.
Have a look at this. Oh, what a beauty. This is Latticorda colubrina, the famous sea krait. They call them a sea krait, and this is a big one. This is a full-grown adult female. In fact, she'd go close to being the biggest sea krait I've ever seen. And this is what I love about surfing in Indonesia. Sitting out here, waiting for the waves to come, and this beautiful big girl comes up as if to say, "G'day, Steve-o, have a look at me." She's starting to settle down now. The most amazing thing about the sea krait is they don't bite. They just don't bite. Imagine, this is a highly venomous snake species. There's a lot of myths and legends about sea snakes, that their fangs are too short to penetrate through wetsuits and penetrate into people's skin. That's not true at all. These guys got relatively long fangs, fangs long enough to certainly get into my body, and once again enough venom to kill me and a few others as well. She's a beautiful big girl. Now, this is one of the few sea snake species, or one of only two that I know of, that actually go on land and rest up on land, and they also lay their eggs up in crevices on land. Look at her, what a beauty. Full-grown adult female. Away you go, sweetheart. What a beauty. Here comes the set, I'm back out there.
Indonesia has around 210 million people, most of them living the same as they have for the last 100 years. They're spread across 13,000 islands, scattered in a tropical archipelago below the Asian mainland. And we're starting our adventure in Bali.
Let's go get amongst these snakes and surf. Picked up a little bit of the lingo. And what we're going to do is try and go flat out like a lizard drinking straight through Bali. We're going to duck and weave easily. The most dangerous part of this journey is the Balinese roads, mate. Yeah, for the ferry.
As we leave the city, the scene changes into a continuous landscape of villages and cultivated land. The main crop is rice, and it's known locally as nasi, and the paddy fields are perfect habitats for a whole range of reptiles. Wherever there's grain, you'll find rats, one of the snake's favourite foods. And with this much water, you'll find frogs, also great snake tucker.
Oh, it isn't long before Steve spots a snake in the seedlings.
It's a cobra. Facing me front on, I can't get to him. Crikey, that water's warm. This is the Asian spit. Lucky I got these glasses on. He's spitting all over me. Also known as the equatorial cobra. Settle down, mate. Settle down now. And this is a big specimen. Crikey, this is a beauty. And what he's been doing is hunting in the nice warm water. They'll eat anything they come across. They'll come out of these corridors, into the nasi, into the rice, pick up any rodents, any frogs this time of year. You're an angry cobra. And look at the... Look at the way he's hooding up. They've got about a 6-foot strike range with their venom. It's like acid. It's got a strong taste to it. It's got a real strong taste. He just keeps spitting. Notice how he's more inclined to spit than bite. Ooh, there's another predator thing there, trying to scare me away. Isn't he a beauty? They're egg layers. They usually have anywhere from 6 to 20 odd eggs, and they're one of the few big animals, few big reptiles. that I'm likely to encounter close to the rice. Woo-hoo, yes. How would you be? I'm shaking. Look at this, I'm shaking like a leaf. I don't know whether that's venom or sweat. It's just starting to flow down my face. My eyes aren't burning. I've got a fair whack in my mouth. But have a go at that. That's venom on the outside and sweat on the inside.
Steve's got to get the venom off before it gets into his eyes.
Oh, that's better.
By the look of that water, it's not much better than the venom.
Woo! Spitting cobra, you beauty!
There's a long journey ahead of us, so we're stopping at one of the larger villages to stock up on provisions. It's a very different way of life from what we're used to, and no matter which way you look at it, you'll see everyday scenes that are real eye-openers.
That's amazing. Absolutely everything takes place down in that waterway. It's the sewage system, the washing system for your clothes, you wash your body. People even drink it. This is it, mate. Whoa.
The sights, the sounds, the smells of the open-air markets hits every one of your senses at the same time. And I take the time to get me mate Wes with a bit of an old trick.
A little bit of fun, and for the most part, the market is a great experience for anyone. Every kind of exotic fruit and veggie, in fact, everything edible is set out in full view for the customer in a brilliant, colourful display.
How you going, guys? Oh, yum. These chickens, they don't get stuck in the refrigerator. There's no such thing as a refrigerator, so they keep them live.
But as we move further along, we find so-called produce that is really disturbing.
This is one of the saddest things that I've seen, and it's very common throughout Asia. These snakes get chopped up on site to make a drink to build potency and strength. No, it's okay, thank you. And they just have a really cruel, suffering life. You can see this cobra. They're actually Asian spitting cobras. And down in here, have a look at these ones. All their noses are rubbed off. Baby reticulated pythons with their mouths bound up. They put a stick in their mouth and rake all their teeth out. This is an absolute horror story. If there's anything, but anything, I would like to educate these people about is to stop this. Just stop it now. Try and find some other food source to get strong and potent. This is just not on. Grow a herb. Crikey, I don't know what it is, but this has got to stop. It's cruelty at its worst, and it's rife throughout Asia. Virtually everywhere I travel, I see this. Imagine these snakes. Every single one, including this poor little cobra here, is an individual. They're an individual animal. They have feelings, they have pain. I feel so sorry for them.
My sentiments exactly, Steve-O. It's got to stop.